Hey everyone, I thought I'd do a little streaming tonight, maybe build some of these Warhammer figures that I got recently. Been kind of looking forward to actually getting them painted up. I just got to choose which warband I want to go with first. I haven't quite decided. And trying to decide. I'm kind of looking at maybe these the spirit ones. I mean, the ghouls would be pretty easy to do. Chaos Knights, they're always easy. Well, they'd be the easier of the ones. I think I might go with the spirits, actually. Hey, Diesel Man, thanks for joining. How's it going tonight? Finally home after work? Doing good, good to hear. Looked like you had a lot of fun streaming today. Had a good number of people watching and stuff, a lot of interactions. It seemed like everybody was having a good time. Hey, my girl Waffles, how's it going? Hey, thanks. I figured I wasn't kind of doing anything. I thought I'd jump on, do a quick little stream of putting together some miniatures, chat a little bit, maybe an hour or so, just for something to do. I hate to do it, but I actually got to pull out the instructions on this one. I figured it would save me some time actually putting it together rather than cutting all the pieces off and then trying to figure out where they go. So it was fun. Thank you. Oh yeah. Hey, no problem, Diesel Man. My girl Waffles, yeah, still at work. Yeah, cool. Thanks for hanging out. Hey, and can I ask, how's the audio on this? Usually I use one of those lapel microphones, but they both kind of broke on me. And right now I'm just using the phone's microphone. So I don't know how good it is versus like an actual microphone. I hope it isn't too bad. Sounds good on my end. Okay, thanks, guys. Yeah, I never know, until after it's all done, then I'm listening back to a little bit of it and I'm like, oh my gosh, the audio was terrible, or, never know until it's all finished. I was almost thinking of streaming Phasma today just for something to do. But then I thought, maybe I should stick with doing the miniature stuff since that's kind of more what my channel is. But I've been having a lot of fun playing Phasmophobia lately too. I actually got my Ranger badge today, grinded out a little bit, and got 50 of those, 50 of the encounters in the camp board to get my Ranger badge. The heck is that, number 3? It's funny, I look on these sprues and it is like I'll overlook the same thing forever and then finally find it. Number 3. Should just be a that's number 4. Oh, hey, Cosmic. Hey, thanks for joining. Let's see here. Where is number 3 at? It's like I spend the whole stream looking for where the number 3 is. I'm pretty sure that each of these warbands only has the one sprue. Number 3. Huh, that's kind of weird. That don't look like the number 3 on there. All right. Well, let's go pull this one off. I'm kind of excited to get these guys painted up. I think the sculpts on these look awesome. And I think, you know, if I take my time and get them done right, they're going to look pretty neat. Yeah, Cosmic, I saw you ask in the chat, you know, if anybody was streaming tonight that you needed some good content. That's what I put. You know, I'm going to be streaming. I don't know if it's good content, but it's content. So hopefully I don't disappoint too much. That's it. I don't know how exciting assembling miniatures can be, but it gives it, at least it's a good opportunity to just get on and chat a little bit with you guys. Hope it's relaxing. It's not as action-packed as that Escape from the Backrooms has been. That watching that, man, that dog thing, that man bear pig thing, whatever it is that's chasing you around that whole time, man, that thing is creepy. It's like a skinless dog of some kind. But I like the Backrooms, like the lore and the stories behind it. It's a really neat it's a really neat idea and everything, and it leaves it open for so many stories. It's I actually really enjoy that. I love how like each floor is kind of different. You know, there's no way of knowing where you're going. That was really a cool idea when they came up with that. Number 6. No, it looks like that's the piece. They got these labeled wrong on the instructions here. I know it's not my fault. I know I'm not reading these wrong. I don't make those kind of mistakes. Number 6. Yeah, it's like a little spirit head coming out of the ground. Diesel Man, the hotel is awesome to me. Yeah. I agree. Cosmic, huh? That's a good idea. Maybe I can make up the lore as I explore each floor. Oh yeah. As I said, I think it's a really interesting idea. Whoever came up with that, I don't know the original creator of the story for it, but there's just so much possibility, and it's just kind of open-ended. These here are actually really nice. There's not a whole lot of mold lines on them. make them nice and easy to clean up. And I think these actually just snap together, so I don't even have to super glue them or anything. Just kind of nice. Hopefully this scraping sound isn't too bad. Like me, I don't even notice it anymore, but I don't know if it would annoy some people hearing the scratching, the scraping. Number 2. Yeah, these I like that they've been doing these snap together kits a little bit more. They fit together good enough that you don't need any glue, or if they do, if there is a little bit of a gap or something, you can like you can just glue it together, make it hold better. This one, then it looks like this. And the shame of it is I'm probably going to put all of these together and never even play the game. But these sculpts look so good that it really does make me want to try this game out. Because this isn't the same as like the Age of Sigmar or Warhammer Fantasy or anything like that. I think this game is almost more like a board game type or very small skirmish game. So I might have to get the official rules for it and actually try to play a game of it. I was actually trying to get some stuff together to get painting, to do another video for some painting. I don't have anything really primed up and ready to go right now. Although for my Marvel Legends, the one I do have, I started building Ghost Rider and Carnage. But the Ghost Rider, I'm going to have to get some filler because it has some pretty big gaps on that one. So I need to get some filler for that one, and before I can start painting him. But the Carnage I actually got built up pretty good. So and it actually looks really cool. I'm excited to paint up Carnage because Carnage, Venom, like they were always some of my favorite villains for Spider-Man too. Diesel Man, this is cool miniatures you're doing. Yeah, thanks. These are some really cool looking miniatures. Hey, the world of Krish. Hey, thanks for joining. It's good to see you. Cosmic. Yeah, Ghost Rider. He's really cool. Yeah, let me see. Let me go grab them real quick, and I'll show you guys. I got them mostly put together. I haven't primed them yet. And Ghost Rider, as I said, he's going to need a little more work to fill in some of them gaps. But let me go grab them real quick. I'll show you guys. Here's the Ghost Rider miniature. He looks pretty cool. I think, and he's actually not going to be bad to paint up either. I think it's going to be pretty easy to paint him up. But he has some seams here, and I can let some go. Some don't bother me, But these ones here are a little bit big, so I think I'm going to get some of that filler putty and just fill these in and then sand them up real quick. But he's going to look cool. They kind of have him like on a base sort of tilted up like that, like he's doing a wheelie. Yeah, it's going to look pretty sick. So I'm excited to get him painted up. And then here's Carnage, which I think they got him in like a real cool pose. I always like Carnage. He's just so, just so evil. I like the red colors on him. But I'm actually really looking forward to getting him painted up. I think he's going to be fun. And I think he's going to look great when he's done. Here's see, that's kind of the box art for the Ghost Rider. And then the box art for Carnage. Yeah. I think, I think I'll be able to pull them off to make them look good enough. I was super happy with Deadpool. I couldn't believe how he turned out. I was really excited about him. But it's funny. It's, like I like painting a variety of miniatures, and I'm going to keep doing a variety. I'm not going to just stick to one. I like the Marvel ones, look fantastic when I get them painted up. So I'm definitely going to be doing some of those. But I got to say, they don't really perform all that well. Probably the ones that perform the best are like the Warhammer 40K stuff that I do. Which is fine. I mean, I like painting 40K. And I like adding to my armies already. But as I said, I like painting up different miniatures and stuff. Just like these guys for Warhammer Underworlds. Like, I'm excited to get them painted up. I think they're going to look pretty cool. Now anymore, it's just about getting them painted up and just displaying them on my shelf just so that I get to enjoy them. I used to sell them on eBay a little bit, but not so much anymore. Every once in a while, but I haven't really painted up anything that I felt like selling. One, 20. Oh, this is a small base for this guy. Let me catch up. Well, yes, I love World of Krish, love Ghost Rider, love the cartoon and the first movie. Yeah. Yeah, Nicolas Cage was Ghost Rider in that, right? I think it was Nicolas Cage. I like him in all of his movies. He's he can be such a crazy actor. It's gonna be great. Wow, Carnage looks super cool. Yeah, I like the pose that they put Carnage in. I think that's really cool. Excited for all these, for sure. Carnage. Yeah, as I said, I'm excited to get them painted up. But as I said, they're not really high performers on my channels, and there's not a whole lot of people out there that paint the Marvel Crisis Protocol miniatures either. But it doesn't. As I said, I kind of want to paint miniatures that people want to watch, like the 40K and stuff. But I also like painting them because I can add them to my armies. But I also just want to paint things that I think are cool and that I enjoy. So I like to mix it up. The Heroscape guys, I love painting those. They're all so unique and individual that you don't get bored of painting the same thing over and over like some of these army games. But right now I don't have any because I painted all of the ones that they'd released so far. There's another batch of them coming out soon. So I'll have more of them coming up. But they're another one. They don't really perform all that well because there's like a smaller audience for Heroscape. But the World of Krish's performance in Long Legs was truly amazing. That I've seen a lot of reviews on that movie, and it looks really cool. I haven't seen it yet, but it definitely looks weird. He looks like he did an amazing job in it to bring that, that level of creepiness to it. But I heard that it's a really good one. I don't know if these are going to need some putty for these seams or not. I mean, they go together pretty well. There's a little bit of a gap in them. Yeah, I might have to get some of that when I get my putty and stuff. Just fix these seams real quick. As I said, sometimes I don't mind them, but sometimes they're a little too noticeable. Ooh, should have maybe put this on his arm first. Does that go in there? Let me see if I can get this on there. I have to take him off. It's one good thing with these snap together. You can just pull them apart if you need to reposition them. That don't look right. Getting better, thank you. Road to Chris, yes, you have to watch it. Yeah, sometime I definitely want to watch that one. I said I've heard a lot of good things, so. Oops. How in the heck does this go in there? No. There we go. Got them snapped in and ready to go now. Yeah, these guys are going to be fun to paint. They don't look too difficult to paint up. A little bit of blending, but most of it's just black cloak. Cosmic. Have you ever painted any vehicles before? Cars or motorcycles? No, you mean like miniature sized or like model sized cars and motorcycles type? The only thing, you know what, the closest thing I have to a vehicle, hang on one second, let me grab it for you. This right here is the closest thing that I have built like a vehicle. Is this I believe it's called a Land Raider. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, then I'm sure somebody will let me know. But it's for the Raven Guard, which is my chapter that I play for Space Marines. This here wants to keep coming off. A lot of these, as I said, like my magnet video, especially for 40K, a lot of my stuff I magnetized, and then I just keep the extra parts in there and such. For this one here, and these doors even, I magnetize some of them. But this is kind of the closest thing to a vehicle that I've painted up. It's not amazing or anything. These are actually, painting a vehicle like this is is actually pretty difficult just because these big flat areas, you have to paint it so smooth. And I don't usually use like an airbrush. I used to here and there. I dabbled with it, but you have to keep them so there's a lot of maintenance on them, I guess. You got to keep them super clean or else they splatter too much. And it would get a little frustrating because you would get this nice coat on and then all of a sudden you get a little splatter or something. And whenever it's such a smooth surface like that, it would just kind of ruin it for me. I need to upgrade my airbrush because you can do so much with them. I need to get a new one. Let me see here. Onto this one here. 20 and 11. 20 and 11. Here's 11. Number 20. Number 20, I already cut out. What? That's weird. I don't know what this one's talking about. There's the anvil. What am I missing? Oh, maybe this. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. I thought it looked kind of weird. It's been a long day. That's my excuse. Let me see here. Catch up on chat here. Cosmic, wow, that looks very cool. Looks strong. Hey, thanks. Yeah, as I said, it's not fantastic, but I like it. I don't have very many vehicles for my Space Marines, but I like it well enough. And luckily, I picked the chapter. Their colors are just mostly black and a little bit of white, so nothing too crazy to paint. The World of Krish. Truly love your patience, Gigan. Surely do not have this patience. Not big and bad. I'm not gonna do this. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do have pretty skinny fingers, so that does help. But with a lot of these too, I actually use tweezers if I can't hold on to something or if I need to move something around that's itty bitty and I keep dropping it or losing it. I use these quite a bit. Cool looking vehicle. Diesel Man, I used to watch Bob Ross back in my high school days. Now gigging is Bob. That was so funny when you said that today. I still like watching Bob Ross. I loved watching him as a kid, and now it's like I still like watching him. I think he's still on like Netflix or one of those. But yeah, I mean, he just had he had the right voice and everything, just so relaxing. I like how he says, that there's just happy little accidents. And I know I make plenty of those when I'm painting. Sometimes they don't make me so happy, but I have plenty of accidents. But it's funny sometimes with painting and stuff, though, even if you you don't think something's going to work, or you're using two colors that don't seem like they're going to work, every once in a while they end up really surprising you. So I understand what he means by happy little accidents, I guess. Sometimes you kind of luck out and it ends up giving you a really cool combination that you wouldn't have thought of. So that's always a nice surprise when that happens. Yeah, that's for these war bands. I picked the chaos and the undead because any of these games, I almost always gravitate towards, the evil factions or the factions with the monsters in them. I enjoy painting creatures and monsters more so than I do just like the good factions are usually like elves, dwarves, humans, the knights. But I enjoy painting like the creatures, the ghosts, the monsters, the skeletons, and such that the other factions offer. I just find them easier to paint. Human flesh tone, well, and that's what they say. Like drawing portraits are some of the hardest things that you can do because your eyes are so used to seeing people that it's just really difficult. You can pick out every little fault in it. So, Cosmic, you should paint a man bear pig. you know, I would bet, I would almost bet money that there is a miniature out there somewhere of a man bear pig. I would not be surprised at all to find that some company has put a sculpt out there of it. Maybe not the specific like South Park one, but yeah, okay. They've really come a long way with these snap togethers. Actually fit very nice. See his face. Number 14. Oh, number 10. Oh. I was thinking about for one of my videos. The World of Krish, nice meeting everyone. Gotta go gig it now. It's 8:30 here. Prepare breakfast for my sister and I. Take care, everyone. Hey, you too, World of Krish. Thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a good day. Cosmic, hey, maybe you can check to see if they have Little Nightmare stuff. Plenty of creatures there. Yeah, they might, or they might have something comparable to that. You could maybe sculpt it up a little bit to make it look like it. But yeah, they probably do have something like it. That game, though, it has such Little Nightmares has such a unique art to it. They're really cool looking. I enjoy watching that one just because of the artwork of the graphics. Such a creepy atmosphere. It's such a creepy atmosphere, but yet the lead character is almost cute like until he's devouring something like a little monster. Oh, by the way, I started using I tried vidIQ a little bit. I tried using them to generate the thumbnails and stuff, but it wasn't it wasn't giving me some good options. And then for the free option, it only could generate like 4 a day, and then it said I used up my daily allowance. So I actually went to YouTube, has something similar like that now, where it'll generate like AI based or like AI generated thumbnails. So I tried that for my last two videos just to see if it would help out with the clicks or not. I mean, they look cool. They're way better than what I could have come up with other than, just taking a picture. But we'll see how they do. My magnet video seems to be doing all right so far. So I wasn't sure how that one was going to do. It's something, though, like Games Workshop, they kind of intend for you to buy a bunch of different miniatures so that if you want, one guy holding a sword and one guy holding a shotgun, you have to buy multiple of the figures where I like to just take a few minutes, magnetize them, and then I can swap them in and out. I only have to buy the one figure then to get both options. Their prices are no joke. I mean, these are GW miniatures as well. They look great, but oof, get a little pricey. Oof, there we go. Thought I was gonna break that one. Yeah, Diesel Man, never played Little Nightmares. I've been enjoying watching Cosmic play it. Yeah, it's fun. I know my kids used to watch other YouTubers play it a lot when they were smaller. A couple of years ago, they used to watch. They used to watch a few people play it. I forget who all they watched at the time. Some of the bigger YouTubers, like I think like Dan TDM and them were playing it, and they would watch him quite a bit. And it's funny now, like my kids will leave on YouTube, and they're doing homework or doing something else, but they'll leave YouTube on the background, like on the TV or something like that. And I'm like, hey, instead of letting Queso get them views, why don't you put one of my videos on in the background and just let it run if you're not going to watch it, just so I can get the view. But they don't agree with that. They don't want to hear me in the background chatting about miniatures. I had to say though, I do like when I'm working on my miniatures and stuff. If I'm not even when I'm filming, painting and stuff, I'll usually put on some YouTube videos in the background and just watch them as I'm painting along. Okay, so one streamer of the year award in 2024. Yeah, he seems. I hope that he ends up being like a cool guy, because he seems like a guy, like a normal guy that just kind of hit it right, you know. And I've seen him not so much in interviews, but just talking on his channel and stuff. And he was like, "It's all luck, man. It's not, you know. I mean, you have to be semi-entertaining, but at the same time, like it's all just luck." And he seems to be thankful for it, because it seems like before this he was just kind of a working guy, and now he just gets to stream and he's making good money on it. My kids really like watching him. I think he's entertaining. I watch him sometimes with him, uh, but I hope he ends up being like a good guy. You know, so many of these YouTubers end up being real creeps. You know, years down the road or something, there's always some weird stuff that comes out about them. I'm looking forward whenever the four of you guys stream Phasma again. That's always a lot of fun when the four of you guys are together streaming Phasma. There's always some funny business going on there. And I tell you what, Diesel Man, last time you and Roger were playing, I literally laughed out loud whenever you guys were standing outside the house there, and you were just getting ready. I think you were talking about doing something inside. You needed one more piece of evidence or something. And the two of you guys were standing there talking, and you went inside to do it, and Roger was still outside and the door shut like instantly behind you. Oh man, I don't know why I found that like hilarious, just because I think Roger was standing there like, oh man, he just went in and the door shut. And and that game's so terrible. As soon as you walk in and the door shuts behind you, it's like, oh no, you know, those surprise hunts. Yeah, that one, I found that to just be hilarious. You know, Dieselman too, as you were saying today on your stream about the community and stuff, and meeting a lot of cool people. You know, I agree with you. The I'm I feel very fortunate that I kind of bumped into you guys and everybody else that kind of that joins our streams and comments on our videos and stuff. Everybody's been just so cool and supportive of one another. It just really seems like a good group of people, and I just kind of appreciate everybody being just so nice to each other. It's really a good thing. All right, that's one of the bands already done. I'm excited to start painting these, just because, as I said, like, you know, there's only four of these guys, so there's no worry of getting burned out. It's like just paint them all up. They won't take very much, but they're gonna look cool. Dieselman, Cosmic and Ancient are the serious ones, and me and Roger are the funny ones. We have a good time together. Oh yeah, definitely. It's so fun watching the four of you guys. You all have a great chemistry together. Cosmic, yes, I like the energy we all have. Yeah, yeah, I agree. Very, very good group of people. How long has that been? 45. And we got the Ghost Boys done. It's awesome. Yeah, it really is. As I said, I feel very fortunate to have kind of fallen in with you guys. And I gotta say, so far, I haven't had very many. I haven't had many negative comments at all or anything. You know, even the ones that are slightly like off, they're not. You know, they're not too bad. So I can't really complain. Debating on whether if I want to start another group, building another group of these guys, or if I would just want to call it quits here for tonight. These vampire guys, there's quite a bit on them. Cosmic, I get a lot of negative comments. I don't see how, man. I mean, it seems like the group that kind of watches all of ours seems like a good group, or you know, the majority of them are. But can I claim that I'm crazy? Let me see about this. Let me see if this Chaos War Band, how they are. These Chaos, or the Chaos Knight guys don't look too bad to put together. Maybe I'll put a few of them together. Maybe stop around 8 o'clock there. It's always random people that show up for the first time. They don't know I play a character. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, and I'm always a little cautious with the Warhammer crowd of what I say because there's so many people out there that take this type of game, especially 40K. I mean, they take that game so seriously. And if you even mispronounce any of the names, or if you're saying, you know, I don't know, this guy has a strength value of 5 and it's really a 4 or something like that, they just go bananas on you that you don't know what you're talking about, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I always try to play it a little safer on what I'm saying about stuff, or kind of more vague, or I put the disclaimer out there that I am certainly no expert on the lore or the rules or anything like that, because I just don't feel like dealing with it. But I gotta say, overall, it seems to be pretty, it's been a good experience so far. Number 2. Because, man, it's fun watching both you guys. Oh, yeah, I mean, I have fun watching all of you guys play. I really enjoy your videos. Number 4. Number 6. Cosmic, I wanted to say too, your tech skills, man, are really impressive. Like I love that background that you got going on in your videos. I love that wall that you got at the intro there. Uh, but your skills, your tech skills, man, are crazy good. I wish I knew how to do half of that stuff. That's I didn't know if I didn't know if I should start doing like a face cam whenever I'm streaming like this, because I know almost everybody does. I didn't know if I should do it too. Although there are some other miniature painters and builders and such where they don't do it. I know for the games it's kind of more important because then people can see your reactions, to jump scares and such, or surprises, which I don't think there's very many jump scares or surprises in this miniature painting. The worst thing would be if I cut my finger. Thanks, brother. I'll teach you. I might, if you don't mind, sometime I might reach out to you about setting up like a face cam or doing the green screen or something like that. Or maybe you can point me in the right direction of some YouTube tutorials on how to do that stuff. It's funny. I tell you what, man, I love YouTube tutorial videos, especially like on home repairs or car repairs and stuff. Oh my gosh. They have saved me a lot of money. Dieselman, the horror games are the best for camera, but anything. Yeah, see, that's what I thought too, so that people could see your reactions to like the jump scares and such. I mean, I like when Cosmic gets up on his backgrounds. It's cool. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, man, his backgrounds are crazy good. I'm blown away by how good they are. I was thinking about this today too, Cosmic, was you could almost have like a side business of helping other YouTubers or streamers or such like build backgrounds like that. I mean, that might be your $1 million idea. You guys are making me blush. Cut it out. That's how I feel whenever anybody says anything about my painting, though. If somebody's like, "Oh, dude, that looks really cool," I'm like, "Oh, it's okay. It's nothing." I do help a few people. I do it for free. Yeah. I mean, that's really cool of you. Um, as I said, it might be something that you could actually put out there for a service. I would think a lot of people would pay for that. Yeah, the green screen stuff. Yeah, I want to say I know with doing shorts, I think that there's an option on YouTube to do that when you're doing the shorts. I need to come up with a couple new short ideas because I've picked up a few subscribers from my shorts. It's just coming up with an idea of throwing a short out there. Sometimes if I don't know what to do, I'll just kind of make a short of some of my miniatures or something just to get something out there. But I've picked up I've picked up quite a few subscribers and brought them to the channel and everything from doing shorts. So I need to come up with some ideas about that. Easel Man shorts are a little tricky sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, they are. I've actually filmed them, put the text and everything together, and then uploaded them. And whenever I went to like review them, the text is all gone. So I've had to go back and refilm them and redo them. What am I missing here? I'll put the head in first. Am I looking at this right? Oh, yeah. There we go. Ooish. Woo. Almost snapped his head in there backwards. There we go. Sometimes I have to take the pliers and give them a little extra push. If anybody tries this, though, be careful that you don't smash some of the details. That's kind of annoying there, that big gap. Might have to come back and glue that. See if I can get it a little closer together. That's a pretty big gap on this guy. There's just something about this one here. It don't look like it's right. Oh, alright. I knew I was missing something. His sword, he's a double wielder. My OBS program is modded. I used to do software development as a hobby, and I learned to do some codings. So certain things like the TV playing in the background at an angle is coding I made. Wow. Oh, dude, it's awesome. I mean, it's very impressive. That's it for now. I do all of my recording on my Android. And then usually like for the painting videos and tutorials and such, I will, like I record it on my Android, and then I'll take and download it onto my computer and use, oh my gosh, I just totally drew a blank. Use CapCut. Yeah, I use CapCut to put it all together then. And then I come in and do a voiceover afterwards. Add the YouTube music. What's going on with this guy's being a pain to put together here. This guy's got some gaps on him. I'll have to fix some of them later. Put a little super glue on it, squeeze them together. Yeah, he looks cool though. Chaos Knights always look cool. Use CapCut for my editing and vidIQ for optimization. Just started using CapCut on my phone. Works very well for shorts. 3 shorts I did are all CapCut. Yeah. Yeah, I've been liking CapCut so far. I use it on the PC. I haven't used it on my phone at all yet, but all right, I think I'm going to do this one more guy and then probably call it a night. Maybe try to get a game or two of Phasma in before bed. You guys should all get a command for that game because of watching you guys, now I play it. That's something too, though. Now that you mention that with the shorts and CapCut, I should look on the PC and try to do more, do more of the remixes from my videos. And I bet I could probably do it pretty easily on CapCut. Streaming Phasmophobia, you and Diesel should team up. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be a good time. I've been loving that game, man. Well, we'll see how long it lasts, though, because hopefully I don't get bored of it. I like that they put the weekly challenges in and such. Where I am gets here quick. Gotta go, brother. Get in, brother. Yeah, hey, thanks a lot, Diesel, man. I appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Yeah, I'm going to probably wrap it up after I get this guy here assembled. I think probably tomorrow, I'm going to get that Carnage probably primed up tonight. Probably start painting him tomorrow. I'm excited to get those guys painted too. There's a lot of terrain that comes with that Marvel game, but I don't think I'm going to film painting any of the terrain. So I don't think that there would be much of an interest for it. And to be honest, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it, so it's going to be a lot of trial and error on how to paint it. What base is this guy? Number 11. I might have to get a special shelf though, just to display these guys. Put them all together in their bands. Put them up on a shelf. Maybe make a cool little diorama for them all. I think that'd be pretty sweet. In fact, I might try to do like a diorama video for some of these miniatures and for the kill team, Plague Marines and Space Marines that I painted up. I think it'd be cool to have a diorama display for them. I like doing that too, making terrain and stuff. Dioramas. There we go. It's kind of rough trying to push these guys together, and he's got all these little spiky bits on his armor. So it's kind of digging into the fingers. Oh, wait, I forgot his shield. 10. Hey, Gigan, the mic keeps cutting out. Oh. I wonder if it mutes every couple words. Did it just start doing that, or has it been doing that for a while? Started like 2 minutes ago. Huh. I'm not sure. I think it's like nothing's really changed. I didn't hit any of the buttons on it. So my phone's been kind of hanging up here on an arm. That's kind of weird. Thanks for letting me know about that, though. I'll look into it and see why it did that. All right, there's a couple of the Chaos Warriors. Look pretty sweet. This guy here, I really like the look of him. Sculpts look so good. All right, guys. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody that stopped in tonight. I appreciate you guys watching. I know building miniatures isn't exactly exciting work, but I do enjoy getting a chance to chat with everybody. So I want to say thanks. I appreciate you guys hanging out. So I hope to see you in the next video or the next stream, and I will talk to you all later. Have a good night. Bye.